about the wind? Of course, that's an area of great controversy right now. Do you feel it dropped?
Oh, yes, it did. Bobby told me to pay attention to the triple jump, and if the wind was down, go for the world record. If not, just go and make it through the next round. The wind felt good. It didn't feel as strong as it did in the first race, and I went for it.
So if the wind had been up, you would have just slowed?
Not really, being more relaxed. I mean, I really went for the record that time because the wind was down and told me to really go for it.
Then what's the game plan now? After a world record in the semis, what's the game plan for the final?
Go to the semis, make it to the final, take the final, go for the world record again.
A lot of people, I'm sorry to change the subject like this, a lot of people are dying to know about your one-legged outfit. Is it a help, hindrance, cosmetic, what?
No, it just feels good. It's just different, something I designed this year, and it just felt good, so I'm wearing it.
Okay, Florence, back up to you, Al.
Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next one. Listen, you guys, all of my longtime subscribers know track and field is definitely one of my all-time favorite events, especially when the Olympics comes around. I've been wanting to make this video for years, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just about to go ahead and do it. I'm going to tell you guys about the fastest woman in the world, Flo Jo. Florence Dolores Griffith Joyner. She ran a 10.49, and her record still stands to this day. Her record being very controversial. I'm going to get into that in just a moment. However, first, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of knowledge on her background, and then we're going to go ahead and get further into her world run record because I absolutely love her. She has to be one of my favorite athletes ever. Flo Jo was born December 21st, 1959 in Los Angeles, California. Flo Jo was the seventh of 11 children. Flo Jo and her siblings were raised primarily by their mother in the Watts neighborhood, very low income, in Los Angeles, California, USA. She began competitive sprinting at the age of 7 and practiced by chasing jackrabbits around in California desert while visiting her father's residence. After breaking her high school sprint records, Flo Jo gave up racing by age of 19 in order to help support her family. Her sprinting coach, Bob Kersey, found Joyner working as a bank teller in 1979 and convinced her to train with him at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. There, Joyner won silver medals in the 100-meter dash at the 1984 Olympics in LA. Although her flamboyant style attracted more attention than her speed, that would change while qualifying for the 1988 Olympics, when she shattered the world record in that event with a time of 10.49. She easily won the gold medal in that event and went on to break another world record in the 200 millimeter with a time of 21.34. Both records are still standing, and her times are faster than the men's records in many countries. So she was extremely fast, extremely famous. I'm about to show you guys in full the race that shattered the record at her 10.49. Then I'm going to come back with my commentary, you guys. She had a very, very, very flamboyant and lovely lifestyle. I absolutely love Flo Jo. Let's get straight into her world record video.
Fastest that any woman has ever run. Of course, the win will mean that it won't count, but this has been a great year for her. She was a medalist in 84 at 200 meters, but now she's moved down to 100, and she's one of the top contenders.
Gail Devers is in lane 4. Lane 1 is open. And quickly, Florence Griffith Joyner blowing away the field. And at 10:49, wind aided 10:49. Wait a minute. The anemometer says the wind was within the legal limits.
Cannot be. No one can run that fast. The heat here must be doing something to the electronics, but she won by such a margin over Gail Devers, who earlier this year set the American record in the 100-meter hurdle. So that was a good field, and you could see how much she won by. It might be right, but 10:49 is just incredible. Devers in lane 3 had a bit of a lead on Florence right here, but she comes on, much like Carl Lewis, in the second half.
All right, so you guys just saw her record-winning race in which she won by 10.49, setting a world record that still stands to today. Now, why is this record so controversial? Well, according to the wind speed thermometer gauge was at a 4.3, somewhere around where the long jump was being stationed at. However, on the track where the sprinters were racing, it read a 0.0 as if it was broke. A lot of people are always saying that she holds the record with an asterisk because of the wind. Other controversies are that a lot of people felt like she was definitely taking pharmaceuticals, even though that was never proven, and even up to her passing, where she was giving a post-mortem test, she still received a negative on the test. Also, her times were so fast. Flo Jo was always considered to run even faster than most men in most countries with her world-setting running capabilities. At the Olympic Games in Seoul, Korea, Flo Jo twice broke the Olympic record and then won the final easily with what people say is wind-aided 10.54. 4 days later, in the semifinals, she broke the 9-year world record for the 200 millimeter, and then about an hour and a half later, she set another world record in the final with a time of 21.34 seconds. Flo Jo's records for the 100-meter and 200-meter for women have yet to be broken, and at the Games in Seoul, she ran in both relays, winning a third gold medal in the 4x100 meter and a silver 4x400 meter. In 1998, sadly, Flo Jo did pass away in her sleep at the age of 38, having long-term epileptic seizures that led to her suffocation while she was sleeping, which caused her to pass. Now, her records live on. Even though her records always have an asterisk, there was never any definitive proof that she used pharmaceuticals, and the Track and Field Commission was always forced to uphold this. They've spoken out several times before, even though there's still an asterisk by her name for her world record of the 10.49. Now, as we go into this current Olympics in 2024 in Paris, I am definitely curious to see how our track and field runners go. I'm definitely waiting to see Sha'Carri Richards, but the legend of Flo Jo will live on with her extravagant outfits, her beautiful voice, her running capabilities, as well as her long manicured nails. Flo Jo will always remain one of the biggest, most well-known, and most world-renowned runners in history. She will definitely always be in the record books. These records have stood for over 30 years, and that's why we all honor Flo Jo as we await to see what our current Olympians can do. Flo Jo, after passing away in 1998, is buried in California. And again, you know, I will always love Flo Jo. I will always miss Flo Jo. She will always be the most stunning and beautiful runner ever for sprinters. So that is giving you guys a very short biography for Flo Jo. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and share your comments below. Until next time, you guys, be safe and enjoy your day. Bye, guys.